What's up, YouTube? We're out here today with Barney and quite possibly for one of the last videos, and I'll explain as we get into it. But for now, let's go get the batteries out of the shop, throw them in Barney, see if he'll even fire up. It's been probably, I had to do that loud, probably 6 months. Yeah, it's, I'm gonna say it's been 6 months. That's why I had to weed eat the grass from around it. I'm sure Barney's gonna fire up, but I think Barney's going up for sale. Been keeping them in here on a maintainer, but they were out all summer, and even though these are like a year old, they look like they're 100 years old. The old sunshine's pretty tough on them. All right, right on this side. I've already got them connected. Oh my goodness. These are so heavy. All right. Well, that was a lot. Carrying them all the way from the shop. I don't really know what to do with my hands right now. They just kind of want to do whatever. But, yeah. Let's get this guy hooked up. See if Barney still wants to live. Alrighty. So, yeah, I'm thinking Barney might be hitting the road. And just because I don't have time for Barney. Barney doesn't have anything I'm scared of or anything like that. And honestly, Barney's great YouTube content. I feel like a lot of you guys really enjoyed it, and I'd like to keep the truck. Key must be on. But I don't have time for it. If you haven't noticed, I haven't put out any videos in a while, which is a bummer. I'd like to be putting out videos. I've just been really busy, and I've purchased some new equipment, new camera, new stuff like that, drone, etc. And I don't know, I've been making some videos and then don't get any sound in a couple of videos or you know, parts like that. So I got things I got to work on with that, and it just kind of pushed me away from fooling with it much, and I hate that, but it just did. Anyways, life and everything that goes with it has been super busy. I don't know. It's just I haven't had time to do much of anything, like the big blue tractor, the TW25. I would like to have been more part of that, but I've just been, you know, I'm either working or I'm working or I'm working. So, yeah, that's kind of thrown a wrench in things. But right now I just don't have time with this, working a day job and trying to run my business on the weekends. But the good news is I've picked up quite a few jobs here lately. So we're going to be having some YouTube content on that. We'll be out doing some forestry mulching, possibly some driveways, some grading, things of that nature. But like I said, I just don't have time for Barney right now. I really want to. As soon as I got my Class A CDL, I really wanted to have my own semi-truck to drive around at will, I guess. And so I went for Barney. And I like a project like this. I like fixing things like this. If I had the time and the fundage to throw into it, then that's what I would do. I don't dislike the truck. Like I said, I don't have time for it. So I've posted it up on Facebook Marketplace. I got several guys that are interested in it. We'll see. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's, you know, whether or not they bring money. So, yeah, Facebook Marketplace if you're interested. That's where Barney is. But for now, we're going to fool it a little bit. We're going to get it fired up. There may be another truck down the road some other time. I don't have anything picked out. I'm not looking for anything. I'd like to take the money from this and invest more into my business, to Godfrey Land Management, and just, you know, kind of keep focusing on that. And, you know, YouTube videos will follow what's going on those job sites. So that's pretty much, that's the plan anyways. But yeah, for right now, Barney's just gonna sit here, and I don't really think that's fair. I think it's a pretty neat little truck, and there's quite a few people that are interested in trucks like this. So yeah, that's the end of my rant. Let's see if we can get Barney fired up and get some of his stuff back in here. I think I already snugged these, talking and working at the same time. I'm not good at it. I do have to say, after sitting here for 6 months, I'm pretty proud to see that there's not a puddle of oil or anything underneath here. And I wouldn't be super disturbed if I did find that, but you know, you've seen me weed eat around it. It's just not, it's not dripping, not leaking. And that doesn't mean there's nothing in it, because there's stuff in it. It's just, I don't know, pretty good old truck, I guess. This will be a legitimate cold start. Like, it's been sitting here at least 6 months. I pulled it around the shop and parked it here, and I don't know what my plans were to do next or whatever, but I parked it here, and it's just sat here. I don't know if you guys can see the vibrant green there or not, but she still got coolant, which is good. I guess it's Barney, right? Still got some oil in it. It's closer to the low mark, but that's also because it's leaning to the side. So that makes sense. Yeah. Let's see if he'll start. Oh. Barney lives. I do love this old truck. It makes me smile just starting it up, you know. I kind of hate to bail on it. But like I said, I just don't have the time. If I had the time, it'd be different. But there's just no time right now. Maybe in a few years, but just letting it sit here, I don't know. Just that much longer. Somebody else could make something great out of Barney, I guess. I'm stoked it started so easy. Fantastic, which it should. I mean, I've cleaned out the fuel tanks. You guys have been along for most of the ride on, you know, each little section of this whole truck. So the only thing I haven't done yet is adjust the brakes. Just because I've kind of struggled with, you know, knowing what's back there. I look up a schematic and there's so much stuff, so many different ways that brakes work. I guess it's really simple, but in my mind I'm making it harder than it is, but you know, whatever. I feel like it's gonna be somebody else's problem here soon. It might be yours. Think about it, you know. New Year's coming. So this could be your resolution. Just not mine at the moment. I guess that's it. I mean, I don't know. I'm entertaining it. I've put it up for $5 grand or best offer, so we'll see. You can find it on Facebook if you're on Facebook, I'm sure. I should probably put Barney in the title. Make it easier. But I don't know, if anybody's interested, reach out. But if you're not, you're not. But honestly, I'd take a good Harley rake. That's what I need. I don't want a junk one or a Chinese one or anything like that. Nothing against the Chinese. It's just I want some good quality equipment. But a Harley rake would really help me further what I'm doing with my business, and so would that nut. But it's pretty much the deal. I need some things, and I don't have time for this right now. At least not for, I'm guessing, a year or two. Oh. But the good news is, for anybody who's interested in the old blue Ford, we should be having a video on that pretty soon. I have not been able to be the one working on it. Kind of a bum deal. But at the same time, the guy that's working on it is really good at working on stuff like this, way better than I am. It's his job is to work on heavy equipment. And he's a good friend of Waylon, so he's come out and they're actually putting a new engine in it. So, I mean, I hate to give away what's going on, but it was pretty bad. So, you know, it wasn't ether knock, and it wasn't the starter was good, and you know, all the stuff that I don't know, some folks really felt like needed to be said. But I believe the old engine's still there. We should be shooting a video on that here pretty soon. That way you'll get to see the carnage and what let go, and you know, what was actually wrong with the tractor. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. So last week was Christmas, and the plan was through this week, this is the weekend after Christmas, was to be shooting a video on the tractor, first startup. I was just gonna go down and get some stuff for you guys to see. You know, for those who are interested, I'm sure there'll be some videos of it operating and all that kind of stuff coming in the future. But for everybody who wanted to know, because I kind of just left everybody hanging, it's been sitting there a long time, waiting to be fixed. And I got in there a little bit with part of the tearing it apart, but just didn't have time to be a part of it. So you know, it happened, life happened. But this last week we were supposed to be able to shoot a video on, you know, first start and all that good stuff, but the radiator had a bunch of like shrapnel and junk floating in it. I mean, not a lot, but you know, you find anything in there. It's, when you're this deep, you might as well replace the radiator, and it'd be almost impossible to know that you had it cleaned out. So yeah, so another radiator's on the way, and as soon as that happens, I plan on trying to get an evening or some time and get down there and you know, get you guys an end to this story. And I'm not necessarily saying that Barney's lost and gone forever, but I'm definitely entertaining the idea pretty hard. So I'm saying there's a chance. It's definitely a chance. It makes my heart heavy. I love this old truck. Who knows? It may not be over, but I think it's over. I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a fantastic New Year. Yeah. And I hope I start making some more videos. I got some stuff in the works, and I got some things I need to work on, so I'm sorry I've been missing. I've been working a lot. You know, we're all living in this world, and it's tough. But I guess that's it. So thanks for watching, and God bless. Check you later.